guys, welcome to Cook with Deli. This is the second series where I'll be showing you guys how I do my kidney recipe. You guys are going to love this recipe because it's so special in my kitchen and I'm happy to share it with you guys today. So I always have frozen kidney in my freezer. I took it out, defrost it, and once it's defrost, I start by slicing it into pieces, and you want to make sure you take off all the whitish section you see on the kidney because that is so hard. Once it's ready, it's so strong you can't eat it easily. So I always make sure I take it all out, slice the entire kidney into small pieces that you can just pick and chew. And it looks so much right now because it's still fresh, but the moment you boil it on the fire, it shrinks so much, guys. This will be very small at the end of the day. So that's the white section I'm showing you guys. Make sure to remove every part of it. It's not needed on your kidney because then you'll start struggling with it while you're eating. So I make sure I take it all out. Yes. And I'm just going to take my time to make sure I slice everything into smaller sections, and once I'm done with that, I'll just put it into my pot, add some water. It's going to remove a lot of water on its own because once it starts boiling, it removes all the blood and the water in it. So I put on my cooker and I allow it to boil for a couple of minutes, say 10 minutes. This entire recipe is not long, it's about 25 to 30 minutes. Your food is ready. That's why I love it. So I go ahead while it's boiling in my fridge. I remove my green, yellow, and red pepper, ginger, garlic, and some onion, and just get ready all the spices that I need. And my ginger, garlic I'm going to blend, and one pepper because my daughters don't eat too much pepper, so I use just one pepper. If you like pepper, you can go in and add more. And I'm just going to blend together with some onion right there. And yeah, my kidney is boiling. Like I said, I make sure I go in, stir it because it sticks under the pot and it can easily get burned. So once in a while, just go in, stir it, and please don't cover the pot because it's going to spill all over your cooker and it's so messy. Make sure to open your windows as well because this is so strong. The smell from the kidney is so strong. You want to make sure your house is not smelling that bad. And I just let it boil to remove all the blood from the kidney. And while it's doing that, it's almost ready right here. It's ready because as you can see, all the blood is out. I'm just going to stir it and show you guys so you guys can see. Once I reach this point, I'm just going to take it off from the stove into the sink. Right there, it's ready. I'm going to pour it into my bowl and just wash every blood out. Wash my pot and put it back on the fire and keep my kidney on a sieve. So I'll make sure my pot on the fire because I'm making a small quantity of dry sauce beside this kidney recipe. So that's why I'm fast forwarding it because we all have our own different ways we do our sauce. So I'm going to be using part of this sauce to fry my kidney, but if I was not going in with sauce on this recipe, I would have used just small onions, small tomatoes, and small spices. No need to use this quantity because you don't need that much. So right here, I'm just going to add my onion, my tomatoes, and the blended spices all together. Let it simmer and get ready. And yeah, so you can use it to eat rice or plantain, whatever you are using this recipe to eat with it. That's why I made sauce. So if my husband chooses to eat rice, he will have sauce to eat with it. So I added my ginger, garlic, and blended, then I cover it. So right now the sauce is ready. I placed my frying pan and oil inside. It was too hot. I was doing something, I forgot the oil is hot. So I'm going to use 1 cooking spoon of tomatoes that I've cooked already. So you guys, from the frying pan, you can just estimate what quantity of onion and spices you need if you are not using sauce at the end of the day. So it's really small. That's why I love this recipe, because it's quick and easy. So right there, I'm just going to add my curry into the sauce. I'm going to add my white pepper right there, and I'm going to add also some cubes of Maggi. I used 2 cubes of Maggi. I'm going to add in some green spices from the freezer. I'm going to add some salt, just everything you put in a sauce to make it taste good. And once I'm satisfied with the taste, I'm going to go ahead and add my kidney. Remember, we didn't use any salt or Maggi to boil the kidney because we were supposed to wash the blood out. So make sure you add the kidney and let it simmer for a while after mixing everything up, so the spices from the sauce will enter into the kidney. I know I'm talking a little bit fast, but you guys are going to see it. So right there, I'm just stirring everything, mixing all the spices all up, and I'm going to add my kidney, mix it all up, and cover it for a couple of minutes, say 5 minutes, because while the kidney was boiling, before we washed off the blood, is already almost ready. That's why I love this recipe, because kidney is not difficult to cook. So right there, I'm going to continue with my sauce. Added my green, yellow, and red pepper to the sauce, and once I had finished frying the kidney, I went ahead to drain the oil from the kidney into the sauce. Right there, that's the finished look, guys. The kidney is all ready, the sauce is ready as well, and it's so yummy, guys. Every stranger in my house that has eaten this loves it, so I decided to share it with you guys. And right now I'm just going to serve it on my special tray right there. I love this my tray because it comes like this. You guys should watch. Yeah, I've had this for a couple of years, and one thing about this my tray is that you can just put it, and if you have 5 or 4 visitors, they'll just pick and hold it and start eating while you guys are chatting or drinking, and it's so lovely. So my family, everybody is just going to pick one, and what is left we just keep in the fridge for the next day. So right there, I'm just putting every kidney in all the sections. I'm going to bring the sauce, put it in the middle, and I'm going to make sure I decorate it, because you want to look at something and wish you can eat it because of the way it's dressed up. And I'm adding some onions right there. Coming up, I'm going to add some toothpicks. If you were serving it just empty like soya, they just eat with the toothpick, and it looks so yummy, guys. It's so pretty, right? Yeah, sometimes you need to decorate your food just to make you have the appetite. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you've tried it before. And I love you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to my channel.